The fact that for real, my mother was a fan of you. I wasn't. I didn't know who you were. She called me and she's like, this James guy, and the James guy gets backdoor. She's like, I hate it. My mom, I hate it. They backdoor James. And then because it's the same thing happened to me.
If you win the leads this week and you talk to your mom will still be a fan of me. Just that. I mean,
I don't think so, James.
Okay, I mean, she takes it personal. I mean, I don't know what.
No, you're sending her son home. That's personal. Let me just say this, James. Whatever I can do to agree with you guys, that I at least go out like a man. Whatever I got. Listen,
you're talking to the wrong person.
No, but I'm just saying that if you talk to them, I've talked with Kaser about this. I've made the mistake of saying that who I would put up in your group if I were to. Here's all I'm saying. If you guys want HOH next week, please put me on the block and let me at least fight for the veto and go out like a man. I don't want to go out like this, James. And you don't want to go out like this either, and I never would have backdoored you, and you and I had this conversation about this.
I'm telling you, if you want to stay in the house, you're talking to the wrong person.
Can you enlighten me? Howie, I feel like I feel like I can have a level conversation with you.
Well, one, I'm not voting.
Okay. I know you're not voting, but...
So, male or female? Huh? Who does he need to talk to?
He needs to talk to the other three, and maybe some of these floaters other than, the one that you've, basically threatened to, gut alive. You know?
I'm counting him out.
I would, too, because I'm pretty sure you already have Diane's vote and Boogie's vote, because Boogie would rather have you than Will.
I don't think so.
That'd be stupid, because you can lose Will any other week.
Boogie's keeping Will. They threw me under the bus. I got involved in their deal. I got involved in serious gameplay that involved them too. They took me in just so I would go up and they would both stay in the house.
Like what the Sobs did to me last year.
Exactly. I don't have a matching T-shirt.
So you don't think that you could explain to him that it might be better to keep you in than Will?
No. Not at all. I don't have a Chilltown T-shirt.
It's not going to work. That's like you asking, if Jason was here and someone said, I'm like, don't even ask me that question.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Boogie has told me, and I'm sure he's told you, he's ready to throw Will under the bus.
He's not. That's what he told you. And they made me, Kaser explained to me, they made me look like the Black Knight, which is going to come after you guys because they know that I can win stuff. They'd lay low. It was all created so that I would go out and stay in the house.
Come on, Corey!
Since the whole thing went down, they've separated from me. Because they got exactly what they want, the mastermind.
They're not dumb.
No, it's Dr. Will. Are you kidding? I'm just saying, I'm here not for myself this time. I'm here for this little 3-year-old girl, and if I'm nominated and I get to play in the veto and I leave happy. I leave like I gotta play, the game. But to go out the way this went down this time, coming from James, the only person that's
coming from 4 people.
I know, but
and that was one of my mistakes. Was not. This position had me torn. Okay, because we had our conversation, but then we also had the reality of the fact that you were coming after people who are potential allies of mine and part of my alliance. And that it's like what do? Do you sit back and do you? When you think you have someone that's working against your agenda, what's a deal made when somebody's
I'm not in their alliance. I don't get that part.
Not the way they sold it.
Huh?
That's not the way they sold it. There was Chilltown with 3 people.
Of course they sold it like that. And then they're like, put up this guy. And the whole Allison thing on everything, I don't know what that is.
Well, Janelle now tells me today, not during any of our arguments last night, that she told Marcellus also.
I don't know what any of that is. I swear. I didn't run to Allison with anything. I wouldn't do that. I've learned from some of the players in the house that it's better just to people tell you things to. On the other hand, I'm very vocal at some points in some situations. That's like.
To be honest, every time you open your mouth and say whether it's to me or someone else, it hurts your chances of getting any votes. I mean, you have to understand that.
There's a point to where I'm just completely pissed off. You and I both have the same
and that's why you
fuse.
Can take me. And when I came out here, I didn't say anything at dinner. I came out here, and I ran it over with Danielle. I'm like, Danielle, I want to go back in there, and she's like, nope, just don't do it. Because I understand.
You would be the exact same way.
Probably worse.
That's what I'm saying. Is because James, you and I talked about respect of the game.
To happen to me, you know what I mean, or to one of these people, you know, that are either alliances or allies. You know, and so it was kind of one of those things where you just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I joined with them guys and went down with like, yeah, we lose somebody that hasn't even played anything worth the effort of this. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Well, I came into this week wanting to get rid of the person who I thought was just here to fucking.
Exactly. And there's other people that could have went up in that scenario.
And I know, but I have people who are also. Remember, I'm not the one who put myself in the 4. Okay? I'm not the one who put myself in the 4. This woman right here who doesn't lie, you don't have to worry about. All summer long, my biggest fear was going into the house with those 4 and even possibly Yvette and just being labeled a part of the group. I was the first to be fucking cut loose last year, and I will be the first to be cut loose this year.